Welcome to my video. My name's Greg Cox from Red Raven Marketing, and today I am going to show you the Quickstart guide to the Triggersmart, just the basics to get it to work. So when you open it up, first things first, you get manual, list of accessories, camera connector cable. It's 2.5mm jack, two 3.5mm jack cables, a 2-degree baffle to narrow the beam of the infrared sensor down. You get two sensors. You get infrared receiver and light intensity sensor, and then sound sensor and infrared transmitter. Two mini tripods which are extendable, and lastly the Triggersmart unit itself. Okay, so the first thing you want to do, you want to get power to the unit. So today I'm going to use batteries. It takes 4 AA's. The battery compartment needs to be unscrewed with a star screwdriver. You don't unscrew it all the way because you don't want the screws to come out. They only need to go slightly, just to right about there, and you're done. Batteries. You need to make sure that the batteries go in the right way, because if any one of them goes in the wrong way, it might still look like it's working because the lights still come on, but none of the functions work. So anyways, let's get this set up. Very straightforward. You take both sensor cables. One goes into sensor 1 and one goes into sensor 2. Okay, so one side will transmit a beam and one side will receive a beam. Just need to plug it in. And on the back of the sensor also, you need to make sure that the switch is switched to infrared on both. Doesn't matter which port you plug it into. The only reason it has two is so you can daisy chain it. For example, if you had one really long cable and you needed it to run further, you can just daisy chain one sensor to the next sensor. And then finally the camera connector cable goes to the trigger out. It says camera right on it, can't miss it. There's also an auxiliary port which can also be used to fire a second camera. The difference between the two jacks, one will transmit focus data. It will tell the camera to focus before it fires. The auxiliary port will not tell it to focus. It's also used for lighting rigs and flashes, external flashes and things like that. The sensors themselves have a 1/4 inch thread, so you can actually put that on something more sturdy if you wish. That includes another tripod or a ground stake. So there's 3 important lights to make sure your Triggersmart works. You want to make sure this light is green, the auto manual under reset, the auto manual under the trigger time, and you need to make sure that this is active. Then it will take a picture. If this is in manual, it will not take a picture. You can manually trigger it here, and you can tell it to focus, but it will not work unless those 3 lights are on. And that goes for any of the 3 modes. Now in order to shoot with sound mode or light mode, there's the switch on the back here. I'm just going to turn the sensitivity all the way to the left counterclockwise. So put it in light sensor mode, and then light, which is LIS on this sensor, and sound on this sensor. So anytime it receives a sound, it'll take a picture. With the light sensor, it's very sensitive. It's probably not going to work so well in such a bright room like this. I mean, I have a softbox there. It's very bright. This is more meant for very controlled studio lighting, and you have a sudden increase in light. It could even work with lightning, anything like that. So I'm just going to keep my hand covered here, turn the sensor up, and then as soon as I block the light from that sensor, it's going to fire. But I have both sensors on right now, so I can do sound and light at the same time, which is a cool feature. Just need more sensitivity to activate it more effectively.